Well, that kind of brings us back to turning that eye on beliefs and desires back on yourself, back on the business that you own yourself, and looking in the mirror and say, okay, what do I believe? What do I desire? As you pointed out earlier, if you looked at the entrepreneur's actions, a lot of times it doesn't match up with what they say they believe and what they say they desire.
Don't you find that strange? I mean, I do. Don't you? I mean, the craziest thing to me in the world, and I've seen this so many times that I've pretty much just tuned it out and accepted it, is when I meet businesses, people, and their employees don't shop the store, don't use the product. You know, that just, I don't even understand that. That doesn't make sense to me.
How much do you think courage plays a part in this, Tom? Because I will work with a business and we will go through, like, say, we're building a brand and we go through the branding process. And as we go through it, we build the foundations for this just wonderful company that's inspired. And I'm sitting there like, I'm inspired. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This is going to be a great company. And then when it comes time for the action part of it, for the implementation part of it, they say, no, I don't know if that's what I really want to do. And I'm like, well, that's what you said you wanted to do, isn't it? Is it the courage, you think, or what part's missing in there?
It's not courage, it's belief. People who truly believe in whatever the approach is that they're taking, they don't, courage, that's never even comes to their mind. They are just driven. They're driven by it. You know, when Steve Jobs saw the future, you know, of you know, with the iPhone or the iPod, the future of music, he didn't say, oh man, I don't know if I should do this. I mean, he had a vision himself of what the future looked like, and that vision fueled his desires and his belief. And that's the same thing that we have to do with ourselves, with our people, with our customers. We have to create that kind of powerful vision that will draw us into the future, that will you know, overwhelm all of these nagging little doubts that we may have that it won't work.
So if we want to know what we really believe, all we have to do is just take a look at our actions, because it's not our knowledge, or it's not the internal message we give ourselves. It's the action that we actually take.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So if we're not stretching, if we're not trying new things, you know, if we're not out there working with customers to see exactly how they're experiencing our products and services, then for us to say, oh yeah, I'm innovative, or, you know, I really care about my customers, that is not true. You don't believe that because your actions are what tell us what you believe.